That's disgusting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Flub you with my dingle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nerdy Scores, a film podcast. This is Bryan, Sudfield, your host. Matt Wallner is here, the co-host.
Ha! What's up?
And Nathan, who is actually now, and I didn't tell him this, I want to surprise him, he is now going to be labeled as another co-host. He may not be on every single episode, but he's going to be labeled as an official co-host whenever he's on here.
Oh, Jesus, so I'm not a stalker anymore. I need a Bible! Where's my check?
Wait, did you just say I need a Bible?
Yeah!
Let's
Can you get me that?
Okay.
Here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah! Better shot! Yay! Matt, you're on that side. You don't need to Olympic dive it.
You're not an Olympic diver. You're not Michael Phelps, so stop trying.
Honestly, I don't want to be Michael Phelps. For all
Good
this
God,
shit
be
he
Lance Armstrong.
He didn't do anything. That was Lance Armstrong.
No, we're talking about the incident that happened
There was no incident.
with the bong. Remember he got the marijuana?
Well, that wasn't him.
I don't do drugs, yeah.
That was Lance Armstrong.
No, that was
No.
Michael Phelps. I could have sworn Michael Phelps took a bong.
You also
marijuana.
could have sworn that Frozen was a cry-worthy movie.
Shut up. Remember, I watched sports, Nathan.
Yeah, you what? Oh, the Giants lost again. The Yankees
Oh, the
lost.
Yankees! Oh, yeah!
You know I'm a Jets fan, not a Giants fan. Dumbass.
I'm sorry!
The
The
Jets
difference
lost.
is so bad!
Honestly, I'm used to the Jets losing all the fucking time.
No,
They
You
have
know what Matt
Maybe-
said this? Matt said this, oh, I'm gonna care who I root for. I'm gonna root for both the Yankees and Mets. You're not supposed to root for both the Yankees and Mets!
Brian, hold on, shut up. What's your favorite Jet?
I have to think about that because I don't like a lot of them.
Name one. Just name one off the top
Speak
of your
up.
head.
Darrell Revis.
Raul Rivas is a pothead.
Word! Episode 6. Word! Episode 6 of the show. Today is August 21st, 2015. And yeah, one more episode after this. And then this summer movie season is over.
Thank God.
Remind me to get a box of tissues after the next episode.
What are you, me?
No.
Ah!
He's preparing for his after podcast fap session. He needs
You
low.
know what he's upset about? You know how you brought up Frozen earlier? He's upset because he didn't see Cinderella because they showed that Frozen short beforehand, and he would have cried like a little bitch during that short.
Let it go.
Elsa got sick!
Let it
Wait,
go.
how do you say let it go? Let it go!
Sarcoma.
Let it go! That song is old! And now I don't know why!
Performed by Adele Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem.
That's not how you pronounce it! It's Adele Dazeem! You don't watch the Oscars!
I
Moving
saw
You didn't see the last year's one, you saw this year's Oscars.
Think fast. You didn't think fast. You failed.
You know I watched. You know I
Think fast.
record.
We're getting off topic. We're at the top 10 podcast.
Thank you.
You know I record them and watch them, right?
What?
I record the Oscars and then
Watch them live like a man! Football is not on when the Oscars are
I wish I
on!
watched it live this year.
Yeah, this year for the first time in history.
Brian. We're
What?
getting off topic.
It's him that got on top with the
You're
Jets and
getting
Michael
it.
Phelps.
Because you're the ones who brought up Michael Phelps.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but he's not
I
the one
didn't
that
bring
did-
up Michael Phelps. I brought up the fucking Jets.
Which you shouldn't have.
Because then you
Because he brought
You shouldn't have
sports!
done that. You're Ben. You're gonna drown if you
You
don't
shouldn't
belong.
have thrown the glove! Like a glove!
We have some technical difficulties. Ah! Shit! Ah! Fuck! Fuck! Ah! God!
Good God! If he farted, he would have blown your wig off.
I know. Wait! Wait! Out comes the my face, bitch!
Okay.
That was like on point. That was weird.
Sit back down.
Okay, let's get back to this. Alright. Let's get to the news!
Yeah, let's get to the news.
D23 was this past weekend. It was going on as we recorded the last episode. So,
Which
on
works
Saturday
so
night,
well.
on Saturday, this big news was released. Colin Trevorrow, the man who directed the indie Safety Not Guaranteed and the third highest grossing film of all time, Jurassic World, is to direct Star Wars Episode 9.
Video? Oh, podcasting. You just noticed.
Colin Trevorrow will be directing Star Wars Episode 9.
Oh, good God! You're gonna have a light penis!
Stop saying Mickey's gonna be in Star Wars!
You're gonna have a light penis! Ah!
I don't know why I
You
just threw
just
it.
threw lint at me?
Yes, I did.
Bitch, I love you!
That good enough?
No.
Well, you can have that now.
No!
No.
You don't even know what that's from. You don't even know what that's from. What is that from?
Don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, God.
He's never
on.
seen.
Give me my glove.
You want to know what that's from?
Give me my glove.
I'll tell you. I'll give you my. I'll give
Give
you
me
the
my glove!
Only if you say I'll let you know. All right. It's from Ace Ventura.
Thank you.
Here's your glove. Oh, it almost landed in the bag. So yeah, Colin Trevorrow will be directing Star Wars Episode 9. And no, you're not gonna look at the news that's on my phone. Absolutely not.
Good God, he had porn on it. Don't fool me, I saw that floppy long john on there.
Stop talking about porn on my podcast. Shame on you.
Oh well.
So, this has been a rumor since before Jurassic World came out, and I mean, I'm not surprised about this. I mean, the fact that they got the third highest gross, the guy who directed the third highest grossing film of all time to direct the next Star Wars film, after J.J. Abrams does Episode 7, and then Rian Johnson does Episode 8, and now with Colin Trevorrow doing Episode 9, I'm curious to see how he's going to wrap up this whole entire trilogy. Obviously, Episode 7 doesn't come out till December 18th, so we obviously have to wait.
Mickey and
we have to
Princess
wait
Leia.
less than 4 months now for it, which is awesome. So, calm down, Nathan. I would have wanted a guy who was a little more talented, because while I did enjoy Jurassic World, I don't think it was a perfect film. Like, J.J. Abrams, I think he nails it as a director. Rian Johnson, I mean, Brick, great direction. Looper, great direction. He directed 3 episodes of Breaking Bad, which Nathan likes to mock because I love it so much. So,
You're welcome!
So, yeah, I'm very interested to see how Colin Trevorrow's going to do. I just hope that this doesn't go into, like, a whole Edgar Wright situation, which I don't think it will. But you know what? Ant-Man turned out to be a fucking great film. So, if Colin Trevorrow does a good job, then I will be happy. Now, speak up.
Fine. Alright.
Hey!
Well, first of all, I should say this is really cool that they get these very not well-known directors. Well, except for JJ.
Are you talking like... Oh my god, you're talking like other people again. Oh my god, why do you do this to me?
Because he's not talking like you. Move on!
He's talking like other YouTubers, very famous ones, who make a lot of cha-ching off their videos.
Not all of them.
Yes, a lot of them do, actually.
Alright, fine. Want me to hear honestly? I think...
And don't
Say
say
honestly again.
He's gonna put some honesty up your ass!
I think that I know he doesn't have a lot of experience. He only has 2 movies under his belt.
One of which you've only seen.
Alright, I'll give you that one. But
Give me that dick!
that I think it's for who's out there and what Disney's looking for in their directors. I think it's a smart choice. I mean, he's proven he can make a blockbuster movie.
Alright, why do you always like to look at me? Like, you know, he never likes to look at the,
Because I want to see if you react in any way.
That's why I don't like going to movies with you. Because every time I see a movie, because I was supposed to see The Gift with him the other day, but then we got caught into some little issues. So I was worried that he was gonna like look at me every time a certain scene happened. I still haven't seen the movie yet. I'm probably gonna see it very soon. But like, I was worried that he was gonna look at me every time some big scene happens.
But it's just I'm just trying to like think about. I mean, I think honestly, if it's
How many
under
times did you
Disney's.
say that, honestly,
Just stop criticizing me about what I say.
it's my podcast. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
It's his house.
Hour.
Suck it.
Hour.
No.
Hour.
I do all the editing. I take all the stuff.
But where do you film it? Where do you film it?
You know why I film it here? Because Nathan lives down the street.
And?
What?
There's another reason.
No, there actually isn't.
Really?
Nathan's better than you.
Oh,
really?
shots fired!
No, go ahead, Matt. Just
Alright.
continue.
Damn.
And stop clearing. And stop fake clearing the throat.
My ears hurt. That was.
This isn't a
that
political
was
thriller.
cold.
Alright, under Disney's direction, they're probably not gonna fuck up. Alright? Everyone knows they're not gonna fuck up unless, well, they do fuck up with episode
Alright,
7.
they're not gonna. If you ever say
They're
that
not.
they're not gonna fuck up. I will
Just
choke you for
saying.
saying that.
Just saying. Hey, he's being optimistic.
Finch! Force stick we thought would be good at first, and it ended up going to
No!
shit!
No, that's something different.
Oh, shit.
Actually,
And it,
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna have to
Nathan.
sit behind you guys.
Go ahead, Nathan. Ah! Do you scream or something when you come on here? Ah! Ah! Oh, look. Hello, Governor.
Governor, nothing.
always go with an open mind.
Don't say
I'll
that episode 7's gonna be crap. It's
I'll
not.
open up your
I'm not-
mind.
I'm saying I'm excited for it, but
Well, they're not gonna fuck it up.
Saying, dude, you just jinxed it.
you're gonna jinx it.
Seriously.
He's jinxing it by saying they might fuck it up.
They might. You
No,
always gotta go in with that.
He's being optimistic.
Oh, so you think
If
they're
you
gonna-
think it's gonna be good when you're going in, most of the time you're gonna be like either underwhelmed.
let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy. No. Mad Max Fury Road. No. Let's see what else they have here.
Those were different stories.
Rogue Nation. No. 22 Jump Street. No. I'm literally looking at all the films in his collection. Birdman. Nope. Gone Girl. Nope. Dark Knight Rises. Nope. Whiplash. Nope. Yes, of course there are films you see where you end up being disappointed, like that fucking shit Jersey Boys up there. I hate that every time I come here. I have to look at that
Not as
fucking
much as
film.
Fantastic Four.
Shut up!
Fan shit stick 4.
Stop
Yeah.
bringing up Fantastic Four.
Fan shit stick 4.
Thank you, Nathan. Talk like Shane when you say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
I never want to have him on here, like ever. I can never have him on the podcast. The last time he was on, he fucked it up pretty much. That was the episode that got all fucked up with the audio. It was all his fault, but yeah. Okay. So now, next news is that also at D23, the cast for Rogue One was confirmed by...
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
He wishes Half-Life 3.
Let go of my foot!
You kicked me first.
Well, don't touch my foot!
What am I supposed to do?
Ah!
I don't know, but you're sitting here like a stripper.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
I was actually sitting here like a stripper.
I don't know about that. It's slice.
Oh, really?
Now
Now we get him to say.
Wait,
oh,
Nathan, could you do the laugh after I do it? Close enough.
Moving on.
Close enough. So the Rogue One cast was announced. Okay, I'm going to read it off, and if Matt interrupts me, I will kill him. We got Oscar-nominated actress Felicity Jones from The Fury of Everything. We got Diego Luna from films like The Terminal and Elysium. Riz Ahmed from last year's critically acclaimed Nightcrawler. Ben Mendelsohn, who is currently nominated for an Emmy for the Netflix TV show Bloodline. Thank you, Nathan, for that. Donnie Yen, an Asian actor who I don't know of, I believe. I think he was in...
Yeah, needs money.
I really don't know who. Yeah, it almost stuck for me. Never stabbed me for that. Jian Wen. Did I click it right? Jian Wen. I'm sorry if I pronounce these names
Let
wrong.
me see the name. Yang Wen.
Yang Wen. Thank you. Forrest Whitaker, Oscar winner, who can be seen now in Southpaw. Mads Mikkelsen, who is currently on the NBC series Hannibal, which ends in like 2 weeks. Matt, leave it. It's not going to do anything. And he was the villain in Casino Royale. And then Alan Tudyk, who is from the critically acclaimed TV show Firefly.
What the fuck is Firefly?
Firefly, the show Firefly.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
I've at least heard of it, so that's good.
And the film
Good
does actually
for
start
you.
shooting like 2 weeks ago, there was no footage, obviously, but they could have shown the cast video that would actually be helpful. Instead, they released like an EQ cast photo. It looked like you were modeling for fucking a GQ.
Cover girl. Oh, I was gonna say cover girl.
Cover girl.
At least mine was sexy.
Whoa.
And the film comes out on December 16th, 2016. It's written by Gareth Edwards, who recently directed Gogeta. And it's written by Chris White, who recently wrote the Disney hit Cinderella, which was surprisingly very good. So,
Chris
okay.
White.
I think he is. It's white. It's not white, but he is white.
Oh, White.
Close enough. Yes. Felicity. All these people were rumored. I mean, Felicity Jones was the only person that was confirmed ever since they announced this film. So, yeah, she's a great actress. I thought she was amazing in The Theory of Everything. I thought she gave a much better performance, and I know a lot of you are going to hate me for saying this, than fucking Mr. Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redgrave, as I would call him. Hi, Eddie Redgrave. Hi, Eddie Redmayne! Then we got Forrest Whitaker, who was...
You sounded like you were constipated.
That's how he sounded in the movie.
Good God.
Just, yeah. I never watched it ever. Diego, shut up!
You have to say that because people will get confused and think it's Theory of Everything. Ow.
I think everyone knows that's not how he sounds in Theory of Everything.
Good God, why
Stephen Hawking does not sound like that!
Why are you touching him with his feet?
Because I'm kicking him.
Please, Stephen Hawking.
You realize he's infected.
What is that?
Voice.
Please, Stephen Hawking.
He was recently sick, you know.
Really, again? Ooh.
Who, me or him? I wasn't sick.
Him!
I wasn't sick.
He's still sick.
What?
You're lying. Then why are you touching his pillow?
Unless you're talking about my owner.
If he's sick, then why are you touching his pillow?
Because I'm immune to his germ.
He's trying to do like the ginger bug like thing, the Matt bug, basically. That's what he's trying to say.
Wow, we're like way off.
Alright.
Rizuma, aka Rick from Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's a fantastic film. Diego Luna is a pretty underrated actor. I'm glad Forrest Whitaker is going to be a part of Star Wars. Mads Mikkelsen is a fantastic actor. Then this Alec Tudyk guy. I only saw him in Firefly, so I haven't really seen him much. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this cast, and I'm very confident in this film. And by the way, now it's officially called Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Well,
speak up. Stop clearing the throat.
All right. So.
Hey.
Dude, I burped so loud
Now,
that I shook a
before I
picture
talk
frame
about the
off the fucking wall.
Before I talk about the cast, I was gonna say, did they confirm that is it before episode 4 or is it before episode 6?
Is it a
It's
prequel or
before-
sequel?
It's before episode 4.
Okay.
It's an anthology. They're going to do an
I'm just
anthology.
curious because I was thinking which Death Star was. I guess it is the first.
It's about rebels trying to obtain the Death Star plans.
Well, if I remember, I mean,
So it's-
You don't remember shit!
if I remember from other sources, what ends up happening is not good.
What good stuff happens in Star Wars anyway?
No, not good. Like
Princess Leia.
not
Ow!
good for the characters. Let's just
Not
say.
the
Don't
Nuke
get me
Princess
wrong.
Leia, of course.
It's Disney. They got rid of the old stuff, so we can see what happens. But the cast, though, really good cast. I remember when I watched Casino Royale, not knowing who the fuck Mads Mikkelsen was.
Hey!
I'm being serious.
I'm cursing! It's only me that's allowed to curse. I give you permission to curse. Continue, please.
I didn't know who Mads Mikkelsen was.
Matt Mikkelsen.
Matt Mikkelsen?
No, Mads Mikkelsen.
Mickle! It's Mickle!
Mikkelsen.
I'm not gonna.
Please just talk. We're wasting
All right.
time.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a really good cast. I mean, it's just gonna be like a dream team, like type
Way
of
to mark
like
where the index
idea.
is
I
going
like it.
in this bat from your skull.
Hopefully, I mean, not hopefully. I should stop saying this already. You know, Disney, they don't fuck shit up.
Then why were you saying they might fuck up Star Wars Episode 7? The Force Awakens.
Well, because if I were to say the same thing, you would have hit me in the head probably right now.
Because...
Exactly. You tell me.
But they're doing good with Marvel, so obviously they're not going to fuck up with Star Wars.
Depends on who's heading that. That's the
If you
question.
go-
What do you mean? It's J.J. Abrams. He's never directed a bad film.
No, not that type of heading. I'm
Never
talking
say
about.
never.
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
What are you
What's her
talking
name?
about? I don't know.
Who's the head of Lucas Film?
Kathleen
Kathleen
Kennedy
Kennedy.
is not gonna fuck it up. If she's this confident and she doesn't like to spoil stuff. If she's this confident, then nothing bad's gonna happen. And don't compare it to Fantastic Four. These are two different companies. These are two different groups of people.
I'm giving you
Fox
an
and
example,
Disney are-
though.
Well, why do you have
He's
to compare?
giving his opinion. Why are you giving him such shit?
Because he's like saying that it could happen. It's not
It's
gonna
a
be
different
like-
opinion than
You
yours.
don't know. You don't fucking know until
Do you
it
know
comes
what's
out.
gonna happen?
No.
Do you?
No.
Well, then what the
But I'm
hell?
confident that this isn't gonna go anywhere.
Then that's your confidence.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm on the
Moving
side
on.
of it's gonna be shit. But I'm just saying, always have that doubt in your mind because it might happen.
Exactly.
Like Fantastic Four, I said. That's what I'm comparing it to.
Stop.
I'm comparing it to it because that's what happened. We saw the trailers. We thought, oh, that's gonna be good.
Alright, you're really
And then,
wow,
yeah.
I'm stuck in everyone else.
Guess what? It wasn't. I'm just trying to say, never. I just learned from now. Never fucking expect it. Never
Well,
expect
you know
it.
what? This is different, okay? The trailers have done a good job of not spoiling anything. Everything I've heard from the cast and the crew is good. Everything from Lucasfilm seems to be very trustworthy. If everyone at Lucasfilm, Disney, and the crew and the cast of this entire film seems to be saying that even if you don't love it, I don't see this film being bad. I don't, okay? Even if I don't end up loving the film like I want to, I don't see myself hating the film or disliking it. Okay? Everything seems to be very impressive around this movie. So, you know what? I don't think anything's going to go wrong.
Okay.
Just in
Moving
case.
on.
I'm just trying
I'm
to
not doing your thing where you like, just in case. I'm not doing
Just
that.
always think about the possibility.
It's not... Alright, because Fantastic Four did this. If Fantastic Four didn't do this, then you wouldn't say this shit.
I'm just trying to give you a recent example of what happened. There's
But
no
these are
movies like
different
that.
companies!
It could still happen. Companies
Just because it could still happen doesn't mean that it will.
doesn't mean that it will, but it could.
It's always a possibility. Always hangs in the
Exactly.
air.
But this is not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen for this. That's all I'm saying.
All
okay?
right, let's move on.
And don't bring up Fantastic Four anymore, please.
See,
Because you're bringing it up way too much.
what else do you want me to say? I don't remember a movie other than that movie fucking up like that.
You're talking like the other movie reviewers, and it's really pissing me off.
It's like trying to move a fucking 10-ton rock.
You mean
It's not happening.
Or a tree, I mean.
It's like moving a mountain with a wooden pick.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening. Let's move on.
Christian Bale to star in Ferrari, the biopic about Ezio Ferrari. The film would be directed by Michael Mann, who directed Heat, Collateral, and The Last of the Mohegans. Michael Mann hasn't really been on a great streak for the last few years. Oh yeah, by the way, Christian Bale was directed by Michael Mann when he did Public Enemies. I like the idea of this. I don't know how well Michael Mann can do this. He's like Ridley Scott right now, where he hasn't really had the streak of greatness. But that doesn't mean that Michael Mann doesn't have any talent. His direction is usually good. It's just unfortunately his last few films haven't really succeeded in terms of like writing and other stuff. So I like this idea. I think Christian Bale's a fantastic actor. I think he's proven that he could do pretty much any genre possible. I think he did very good as I thought he was a great Batman. I think he was great as Patrick Bateman. He was great in American Hustle, even though I find that film to be overrated. He's always great in pretty much every movie that he's in, even if the movie doesn't do good, or if the movie isn't good, he's always good in everything that he's in. So I'm very interested in this film. I'm fascinated. I'm not saying I'm excited for it. This is different in a case where it might not go well because of the director. The reason why I said Star Wars will work is because of the director. That's all I was saying.
I know, but we've passed that.
First of all, why you just keep bringing it up? That's going to make it worse.
You're the one who kept bringing it up. You're the one who brought it up in the first place.
Because you didn't
Can we
understand.
just no, Dip,
Oh, I understand.
let's just move on.
Alright. I mean, I know I have not really watched the Michael Mann movie.
That's correct.
But what I know about most of his movies, what I know about it, basic knowledge here, I'm not going in depth or anything, but this sounds like a very different movie for him.
Not really. He's done biopics before.
Really?
Public Enemies is a biopic.
Even though it has a lot of action.
No, it actually
Really
really doesn't.
I was-
It actually really doesn't.
That's interesting. Because I've never seen one piece of footage other than the trailers for that movie. Yes. Yes, but just based on what I know Michael Mann for, which is his action.
Yes.
Yeah. Michael Mann's your guy. Come on.
No, he's actually not. Get
He
your phone
made-
off of me.
He made one of your favorite movies
Yes,
ever.
that's one movie, okay? But his recent films have not been so good.
Well, this could be his turnaround. This could.
I don't know about
That's why I said, i.e. could be.
I said I don't know. That
Depends-
means that it could be. I didn't say it will be.
Depends on who's writing it, though. That's the question.
Yes, but still, I've given you many of the films. Like, you still have Social Network and Sideways, and, like, I gave you Collateral and you never even watched it.
No, you didn't. You never gave
I
it
gave it to you, but you never. But I needed it back, so I took it back.
No, you never. I don't recall you ever giving
That
it.
was when I first met you.
Oh.
That was a long time
Yeah.
ago. I'm surprised you fucking remember that.
I have a good memory.
Yeah, that was way. That
I have the memory span.
was when I was a stubborn. Yeah. Hey.
Alright, next news. Where is it? Dwayne Johnson to headline the Jungle Cruise movie. We don't know who's writing this. We don't know who's directing it. All I can say is that whenever The Rock's attached to any project, it always gets me excited because The Rock is pretty awesome.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Finally! So, okay, this year, this current part of this year, and next year is going to be so busy for him because at the end of this year, he's going to be filming the second season of his HBO show Ballers. Next year, he's going to be filming the Baywatch movie. He's going to be filming Fast and Furious 8. He's going to be filming the Rampage movie. And now with him doing this, I mean, the guy's awesome. He's awesome in everything. I mean, Furious 7 was so much fun. Unfortunately, he wasn't in it that much because I think he was doing Hercules at the same time, so he couldn't really be in it.
Black Hercules, holy shit.
That's racist.
Man,
I'm saying that was cool.
That is cool, but that's still racist.
he's tan, dude. He's not black.
Wait, Dwayne?
Yeah, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, I thought it was like
No.
fucking Michael Jordan or some shit.
No.
Oh, never mind then. I thought it was actually a black person playing Hercules.
That would actually be interesting. Not
Yeah.
thinking about it, but
I thought it would be really cool. Good change.
they
but-
could do it like Gladiator, like. But
Mhm.
that'll be for another time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't finish this.
Okay,
yet.
keep going.
So, a Jungle Cruise movie. This is a ride that really doesn't. I don't really care about this ride personally. When I saw this headline online, I thought he was actually on the ride, like tour guiding it. That's what I thought. But then
That'd
when
be
it said
cool.
movie, I'm like, oh, your pen just flew away. And now that's when part of you dies. Bang. But, whoever directs and writes this, I'm sure he's gonna get someone good because he usually gets a lot of good directors around his project. So I'm very curious about this movie, and yeah. And also, he's got a Disney film coming out next year called Mona, which is about like Hawaii, and Dwayne Johnson in a musical.
No.
It's weird, but cool at the same time.
It's not Hawaii. It's Hawaii.
Wait, how do you say it?
Hawaii.
Speak up.
Hawaii.
Okay. All right.
The W is two V's. Get it right.
Okay.
Rock's a great guy.
A pro player reached across the
I
aisle
mean-
and bitch bonk you is equal.
Thank
Ow. I remember watching him. I mean, before he was an actor, I remember watching some of his older wrestling stuff, and even like during WWE, he was such a good actor. Like I could believe him. I believed that he was actually kicking ass and stuff like that. That's why I think he's made such a good transition into the movie business. And he's just like or hate the movie. He's just a good guy. He's just a cool guy.
you. Hey, what movie?
Any movie.
Posture. Make it easier to hit you.
Like, I mean, I know you said with Christian Bale, it's like him basically, except in a completely different way. Like Christian Bale,
It's like him, but in a completely different way.
It's similar.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm saying that he's. I'm trying to say that he's similar. Like,
I get you.
he has the
I
same
got
quality, but he doesn't do the same genre. Yes.
I get you,
Alright.
but you didn't say that right.
Stop! Don't touch the computer.
I don't think I'm gonna hit this.
Just don't touch that.
But hey, great that the guy gets work, man. He deserves the work. He's good. He's one of the best action actors we have right now, or charismatic actors, I should say. You got any thoughts?
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Nope.
Finally!
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
That's one.
No, that's Arnold and Carl Weathers.
What did I do? Why'd
You haven't seen Predator, man,
I didn't
have
say
you?
anything.
I hit him hard
But why'd you hit me?
because you were next to me.
So next news. Spider-Man actor Tom Holland joins Lost City of Z. The film co-stars Charlie Hunnam of Sons of Anarchy, Sienna Miller of American Sniper, and Robert Pattinson. It is based on
Oh my God! Who the fuck are these people?
Don't say anything, Matt. He asked me.
Okay.
It
I
is
didn't say Brian. I didn't say Matt. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. It is based on the 2009. It is based on the. It's based on the 2009 book of Safety, which is about a soldier and explorer who disappeared in the 1920s while searching for a mythical city in the Amazon jungles of Brazil that he believed had been discovered on a prior expedition. I like this idea. I mean, this film is only going to be filming for a few weeks, and then he's going to wait until probably next summer to start filming the Spider-Man movie. So, yeah, Tom Holland's a really good actor. I saw The Impossible. He was great in that. I'm really excited to see him in The Heart of the Sea, which is the upcoming Ron Howard film. And I think this guy's a really talented actor. I've said this numerous times on the podcast. I love Sons of Anarchy. I think Charlie Hunnam was fantastic on that as Jack. But his performance in Pacific Rim was fine. Sienna Miller, I thought, really shined in American Sniper. And Robert Pattinson, say what you want about him, he's moved on from your favorite franchise of all time, and you know what I'm talking about.
I have no clue.
Twilight.
You should have waited till I cracked the joke about that, but okay. I was going to crack the joke.
You know what? At least I'm brave to see those movies, Matt.
Dude, you're brave to expose your soul to
I would-
poison.
hey,
I
hey.
wouldn't call that brave. I'd
Hey.
call that stupid.
Hey, at least I was brave enough to go see 50 Shades before you.
I was gonna see it regardless. I didn't pay. I snuck in.
Oh,
what
what
to
a
do.
delinquent! You hear this, officers? You can come and get him now. I'll give you our address if you call me.
Yeah.
What?
We'll even...
Completely failed.
Okay.
You done though with yours?
No, I didn't even give my thoughts on this. I didn't finish it. Charlie Hunnam's great. Sienna Miller's great. Robert Pattinson, it has proven that he is a really good actor.
Breathe. Checking your pulse. You're dead. Oh God, he's breathing. Ah!
Matt hasn't seen one film with Bob Pattinson except for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Really?
Yeah.
You have one more than me.
Well, Matt's not even brave enough to watch Twilight. And if you consider yourself a film buff, you have to suffer and watch some films sometimes. And that's what I did.
That's why I don't consider myself a film buff, because I don't want to watch movies that I don't want to watch. And why do you have your feet on?
Because
Disgusting.
move!
By the way, you're talking about me touching a pillow and you're sitting on one. You're gonna have diarrhea like nobody else's business.
Ow!
Bitch!
Ow! I like the idea of this, but I'm just curious to know who's directed it. They really haven't announced who's directed it, so
I don't want to leave you out.
Robert Pattinson has proven himself that he's a really good actor as Kristen Stewart, as same thing with Kristen Stewart, who we'll be discussing later on. But Taylor Lautner has not proven it at all. He just keeps doing shit after shit. Yeah. I'm just curious to know who's directing and writing this.
Now, was this like a book?
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't.
Listen to me when I read the news!
Why? I'm here for humor.
Not you. I said he has to listen.
Oh, well then.
You don't have to listen.
Listen, talk louder.
I did.
Doesn't help we have this guy behind you. Oh, well, before he comes on set, Robert Pattinson better not put glitter on. That's all I gotta say.
Good God, he's gonna shimmer without being in the sun.
It'd just be darker. Oh God, no.
Oh God, why?
Why? Oh, but enough with this Robert Pattinson shitty jokes. No,
Shitty.
Just put them aside.
He's shiny.
Because he's way past that already. Let's stop harping on that fucking franchise. All right. Now, I mean, this movie sounds really interesting, especially that it's true. It's a true story.
No, it didn't say it was a true story.
Well, it sounds like something that some guy.
I didn't say it was a true story.
He's not listening to
That's the problem.
you.
But it sounds like there was something that would happen. Like around that time, people were like that. They'd be like, "Yeah."
What movie are we talking about?
This movie right now. What was it again?
It's called Lost City of Z.
Oh.
But it sounds like
I've never heard of this fucking movie.
It's based on a book. That's why.
It is based on a book.
I mean, like, for the time period set in, yeah, people did this stuff. Like, people went off the grid to go find buried treasure.
It doesn't say they went off the grid.
They basically went off the grid, dude. They were out of society.
You went off the grid!
You both are off the grid, you fucking crazy people.
Exactly.
Why am I the only sane one here?
Because you're Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
Okay.
all I gotta say, though, really, like, there's not much to go on other than the acting. They all have good actors. Ones that have proven... I mean, I can't say enough for Tom Holland's sake, but...
Yes, you can, because you haven't seen it yet.
Like I see Sienna Miller, yeah. That's a good choice. She's good.
You American
She's
Sniper
gonna be
Lover.
she's gonna be in the new Bradley Cooper movie.
The Bradley Nudley.
The Bradley.
He'll probably get women in the movie, and all women will freak the fuck out!
Like you.
With joy! Excuse me?
And no, I'm not talking about Joe.
That's me!
I'm talking about Bert.
Ah! Now you got ants all over the show. Ants!
Pick that piece of food up.
Ants!
Fuck that.
Ants!
Oh god!
Thanks for finding my pajamas.
Ah! Ah!
Holy shit, we're already 37 minutes in. We haven't done like a couple news stuff.
Well, be quiet! Ah!
Oh, man. We are sorry if he just blowing your eardrums out. We are very sorry.
You know what? I'm sorry that you're even here.
Ouch.
Okay, stop. You're not making me laugh. Universal announces
Oh,
that
my
Glenn Gary...
man.
You're making me laugh because you're funny. Universal announces that Glenn Ross director James Foley will direct 50 Shades Darker. The sequel to 50 Shades of Absolute Poopity Poop. That's what I call it. James Foley, like I said, directed the critically acclaimed Glenn Ross, which I did a project on for school. So,
Nerd!
okay.
Nerd!
I don't know.
Nerd!
I have no idea what's gonna happen with this fucking sequel. I think that... Stop acting like Stuckman!
The fuck you! You don't get to say anything when I do. I'm just rubbing my fucking eyes.
He's not even on camera.
We're not on camera, though.
Yeah, commentates.
Like, why does it matter? They can't see our fucking faces.
Well, you try so hard to act like him, and I don't like to bring him up every time. I hate bringing him up. I really do.
Hey.
Show off like him. That fucking Stuckman. It just pisses me off.
If I was a show off, I'd be seeing a lot more movies than you than I do.
No, but you're trying to
Why
act
see
exactly
mainstream,
like
huh?
him.
You be happy. You
Don't touch my foot.
Be happy you see better movies than I do.
And it says that he also directed many episodes of the Netflix series House of Cards. Okay, it's not that the directing was bad for the last film, it's just that there was just nothing to the film. The film was just so incredibly bland, and the fact that the writer of Save Mr. Banks wrote the screenplay for the last one, I can't blame her for a terrible script. She was just trying to adapt the book. So I can't blame her. So now, since the husband of the author of the books is writing the screenplay for this film, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with this fucking film. And frankly, I don't give a shit!
I'm still seeing it just because we need to finish it.
Stop! You're not gonna see it! I don't even know if I'm gonna see it.
Personally, you gotta put yourself through hell. Didn't you just say that earlier?
With
Well, then
Twilight.
see Twilight if you want to put yourself through hell.
We didn't
No,
say that.
Twilight is better than 50 Shades of Grey because 50 Shades of Grey is literally Twilight fanfiction.
I heard of
That's literally what 50 Shades of Grey is.
last time I checked, people rather watch Twilight than 50 Shades of Grey.
That's what I said!
That's what I said. I'll see something.
I said Twilight is better!
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you said you gotta put yourself through hell. 50 Shades of Grey is
Because
hell.
Twilight is still bad. I just said that 50 Shades of Grey is worse than Twilight.
Well, first of all, it doesn't help that that book has shitty-ass writing, as I know of.
It's erotic writing. What else do you expect? You really think that
Why
porn
would you-
dialogue would be well written?
Twilight is erotic,
No,
It's
50 Shades of Grey is erotic.
and it's based on Twilight.
It's Twilight fanfiction.
I don't
It's
wanna
literally
live in
the
this
same
world I
story.
didn't
It's
watch.
just Twilight with porn. It's so stupid. Nathan, don't hurt your head, please.
That's just the surface.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, what did this guy do to end up directing this film?
Excuse me.
What did he do?
Excuse me. Did you see Glenn Ross?
No, what did he do? But what did he do for directing something like that to go into this?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted a good director because the last director seemed to piss off the writer of the book.
Really?
Not Universal, but the writer of the book.
If you're gonna make something good, you gotta get David Fincher involved, man.
David Fincher will not direct an erotic thriller or whatever the fuck.
An erotic thriller. Who killed this person? Find out.
Thriller night.
Ooh,
Michael Jackson, go back to the dead.
that's harsh.
Never.
The dude was just taken to medical.
I
Ow.
didn't know that Michael Jackson screams like that. Now you should punch him with you. Ow! Ow! Moving on. Toby Kebbell joins Con Skull Island. Ah! Don't touch me with his fucking pajamas. Toby Kebbell joins Con Skull Island. The film also stars Tom Hiddleston, Brie Larson, and Samuel L. Jackson. The film is set to be released on March 10, 2017. The film... Excuse me!
You're excused.
The film aims to fully immerse audiences in the mysterious and dangerous home of the King of the Apes as a team of explorers ventures deep inside the treacherous island. Ah! The story honors the foundations of existing King Kong lore and places it in an entirely new, distinct timeline. Now, Nathan, I have a question for you.
What?
Are you a fan of the Peter Jackson King Kong film?
Eh.
But you remember how you brought up the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good movie game. One
Okay.
you don't see.
Now, I have no idea when this takes place. There were a lot of stuff going around saying either the 70s or present day, and it will work in pretty much any timeline, in my opinion. Now, listen, I said this numerous times already on this episode. I don't want to bring up Fantastic Four anymore, but because we're talking about an actor that was in Fantastic Four, don't think that just because he was in Fantastic Four, it doesn't mean he's a good actor.
He was at Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Ahem! Excuse me. It's my turn to talk!
Oh my god! It's my turn to play with the shapes.
He was in, like he just said, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And he knocked it out of the park, and he's also really good in live-action films. I think that this movie could be very interesting. I remember that at one point Michael Keane and J.K. Simmons were attached to this project, but they had to departure due to schedules. Tom Hiddleston's great. I mean, he's Loki. Brie Larson's a very underrated actress. I've seen her in a lot of stuff, indie-wise, and she's great. You can also see her right now in Trainwreck if it's still playing near you. And Samuel L. Jackson is Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, you have nothing else to say. Russell Crowe was supposedly in talks to do this movie. I don't know if he's been confirmed. It doesn't confirm that he's in it. But if he is, then my expectations are, like, out of the world. I'm very excited for this movie. I love the character of King Kong. I think that he's a great character. And I mean, the last time we saw King Kong on screen was in Peter Jackson's King Kong film, which is a great film, but it's like 5 hours long. So, actually, no, it's like 75 hours long, but still a fucking great film. I'm very interested in this, and I love the cast. I think Toby Kebbell's a good addition to this cast. Go.
I mean, you put all these really good actors up together. I mean, for King Kong, like that's interesting. I mean, just list off like the list. I mean, I could list off how many characters all all of them played, especially now Cowboy with now attached to it. I mean, I'm speechless, eh? With that type of cast, like that's just really good. That's all I gotta say about that.
That was short.
Now, this is a news story that's been going on pretty much all day, and it was confirmed by my fellow sort of reviewer, acquaintance, movie fan, John Schnepp, who recently directed The Death of Superman Lives, What Happened, a documentary I've yet to watch. Supposedly, he was talking with Mad Max creator George Miller, and supposedly George Miller will be directing the sequel to Man of Steel.
Another one?
Yes.
Calm down.
Yes.
I thought that sort of Batman v Superman would be Man of Steel too, but I guess that there is going to be a separate sequel to Man of Steel. The thing is, they haven't announced it. DC hasn't announced it on their lineup, so I don't know when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen. So, if this is true, if he is directing a Man of Steel sequel, like a straight up sequel to Man of Steel, sign me up. I mean, George Miller is really known just for directing the Mad Max films. I haven't really seen any other films that he's directed. Yeah, he's directed the two Happy Feet films, and it's always cool to see a director like George Miller go from something like hardcore R to a family-friendly franchise. So, I want to wait until this is actually confirmed by Miller and his reps. But if this is true, then that's very cool.
This sounds legit to me.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's remember who he's connected to. Just remember that. Just saying. What do you think I'm talking about?
He's not connected to anyone.
Really?
No. I don't know. They don't reveal everything in news stories. I'm just reading what they said.
Remember, just saying. It's
because they, whenever you live in fucking California, you could be connected to everyone in the fucking world. Okay? I fucking hate Jersey, and I hate that I'm never going to get any of the success that anyone who lives in LA gets. This fucking sucks. Fucking hate Jersey. Go on, man. Give your thoughts on this news story.
This sounds interesting. Very. The thing is that I'm kind of troubled with is, I mean, nothing with his directing. I think his directing is fucking amazing. I've seen a couple of his movies. I saw Fury Road. I saw Road Warrior. I've seen bits and pieces of Thunderdome, and
that's basically just Mad Max.
Yeah, but that's what I said because that's basically all he does. And remember, he's a part-time. He's a
doctor.
doctor.
But you haven't seen Happy Feet.
Yes, I did actually watch that. Now I remember, but it was a long time ago. I haven't seen that in a while.
Even though
I only saw the first one, though. I didn't see the sequel.
I don't care for the story of those films. I feel like the environmental message is pushed way too much in your face. But those films are very well directed.
Yes.
So,
as I said, nothing complaining about how he directs. I'm just curious, how is he gonna, I'm just trying to think in my head, how the hell... It's just gonna feel so different, probably, from the first Man of Steel.
Very.
It might be stylistic fun, or it could be very serious, or it could be gory mostly. Not rated R.
I don't think they would.
I wouldn't say rated R gory, but PG-13 gory. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but gory
more like this,
really
where it shows an X-ray skull being cracked.
Something like that, or
like a Mortal Kombat X-ray.
Or you see somebody on fire, you see a little bit of burning, but not enough where it's really grotesque or
where it's not like Saw burning.
Yes.
All right. That's really it for the news stories. We're sorry that we argued them. I'm sorry, guys. I really am sorry from the bottom of my heart. But this is what happens when you are talking to someone who likes movies like the way you do, sort of. That's when you get so passionate about it that we're like screen junkies right now with the movie fights. So
blood will be spilled. It's not literally, but
yep. And Stuckman, of course, that fucking fuck is gonna be on the new movie fights. Gets to do everything. That He doesn't even have a fucking job. I hate that I'm mocking him right now, but you know what? It's the truth. You know what? I'm committed. I work very hard doing what I do. And you know what? I care about my fans, even though I don't have a lot, but I still truly care about them. Alright, so now let's go to the trailers. The Martian. I really liked the first trailer a lot, and this second trailer was actually excellent. First of all, I love the song choice of All Along the Watchtower. It goes really well with this, and a lot of people say this is like Castaway in Space. I would have to agree, it's like Castaway in Space. Matt Damon's one of those actors that can carry a movie on his own. Even though this movie's not going to be just him, I haven't read all of the book. I only read the first 50 pages, and honestly, I wanted to stop reading because then I was worried that the thing about movies that are based on books, I'm always worried that if I end up reading the book first and the movie, it's going to ruin my enjoyment of the film. So, yeah, this was a great trailer. I'm very excited for this movie.
You might miss things that they leave in.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't want to be like, oh yeah, now it's gonna ruin my enjoyment of the movie because what if I'm impressed by the acting and the visuals and the storytelling, but then if they leave stuff out, and yet I don't know if they will. You never know when you watch a movie that's based on the book. Drew Goddard is writing this, and he wrote Cabin in the Woods, and he's also behind the Daredevil series on Netflix. Ridley Scott, like I said before, hasn't really had a lot of great films recently. Prometheus was a film that was critically successul, but it wasn't praised to the Lord, to the heavens, like some of his other films. His last film, Exodus, was eh. The Counselor is one of the most disappointing films I've ever seen in my entire life. But with this, I think this could be a return to form from him. I don't know how. You never know with Ridley Scott, but I'm very confident in this film. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with normal expectations. I love the cast so much. I love Matt Damon. He's my second favorite actor of all time. I love Jessica Chastain. The other cast members, you have Kay Mara, Jeff Daniels, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Sean Bean, Donald Glover, Sebastian Stan, Kristen Wiig, Michael Pena. You got a lot of talented actors here in this movie. And I'm very confident in this movie, and I really love this trailer. I'm very excited for this movie. And if Matt sees it on the first day and I'm unable to, and if he doesn't invite me, I will kill him. Oh yeah, every time I'm done, I always have to point at you so you can speak immediately.
Yes, because he doesn't like me interrupting him. He likes his time.
That's true.
He likes...
He
likes his time, alright.
See, I'm like you, I don't like to read the book before I see a movie. Unless it's one of those, movies where, yeah, you actually have to read the book to understand what the fuck's going on.
You don't really have to.
No, there's some of those movies.
Hunger Games.
Not really not Hunger Games. No,
I don't know. Don't question me.
No, I'm trying.
All right, just give me your thoughts on the trailer.
Okay. I think it looks really good. If it ain't a great movie, at least...
Can you name 5 Ridley Scott films you've seen other than Alien?
Gladiator.
What's that?
Prometheus. Fuck.
That's 4.
Fuck. I don't remember any other ones. I didn't see Exodus.
Name 2 more.
I wasn't interested after.
What?
Name 2 more.
American Gangster, Blade Runner.
Why did I forget about those 2? Yeah. Well, because I haven't finished them.
Because you're not a movie as much of a movie as me!
Then again, I was an idiot. I never finished either of them. Actually, I haven't watched
You haven't seen a lot of Spielberg. You got a lot of films to watch, buddy.
You're like Professor Calamitous from Jimmy Neutron. You never finish anything.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Give me some ho, ho, ho.
What every trailer's giving me is that it looks visually impressive. We're talking about Interstellar is a looking impressive.
Are you talking about, you could see the freckles
And
on
if this
nipple?
film was better than Interstellar, I'll be happy. Because Interstellar, everyone went in with the highest of highest expectations.
And saw what happened?
But you, I don't get how you ended up loving it. It was so fucking long. And so boring.
Remember, you see that movie I have on my shelf right there? Yeah. Gettysburg. That explains it.
Fuck that film! Fuck it!
I don't watch long movies all the time, but when I'm in the mood, I will watch a long movie.
Finish your thoughts on the trailer other than the visuals.
Alright. The acting, it's a superstar cast.
It's a superstar cast.
A fabulous, say Nathan.
Fabulous.
And it's labeled as, it's probably the best, not the best, one of the best casts in any film of 2015.
Well,
Finish!
Alright, well, I just felt like saying this earlier when you were
Finish!
talking about it. Yeah, I didn't want to cut in. I actually enjoyed Prometheus. I enjoy that movie. I enjoy that.
I'm not judging you if you
Alright.
liked it or not.
I mean, I don't love it, but I like it. I like the
Really?
how
Ah.
it connects, but, you know.
Yes, man, I'm aware of the story. I've seen the film too!
Alright. Well, I'm just trying to explain to our audience.
Well, please, I think everyone knows how Prometheus is related. So
Okay.
related in some way to Alien.
I'm
Finish!
I'm sorry if I bored you that you already knew that. I'm sorry.
Finish!
Alright, it looks really good, alright? I know some people have been saying they're kind of showing too much in the trailers.
Watch more Ridley Scott films before this.
But I'm gonna say this looks really good.
Well,
Really
watch
promising.
more, and if you see it on Thursday, I will.
But then again, I can't go fully just like you because of the counselor.
Which you haven't seen.
But those trailers made it look good. That's the thing. I'm kind of like, but I don't think it's gonna be bad. Dude doing Daredevil, it's probably not gonna be bad.
Something you don't watch.
Oh my god, you sound like you're shooting shit out of your ass.
You have any thoughts?
Nathan
On
didn't
what?
watch this trailer.
I know, but do you have any thoughts like what we said
On what?
No.
about the Martian?
Alright, can we
I
go to the
don't-
next trailer,
All right.
please?
I don't pay attention.
Fine, go. Just
Victor Frankenstein. Now, interesting thing about both of this and The Martian. The Martian was originally supposed to come out on November 25th, and Victor Frankenstein was supposed to come out on October 2nd. So they switched release dates, which is pretty interesting. So the week that Victor Frankenstein comes out, you got Creed, The Good Dinosaur, and The Night Before. So you got basically a horror comedy.
Wait,
You got a
wait.
boxing movie. You got a Disney Pixar film,
What
and
are-
you got an raunchy R-rated comedy.
What are the two movies that switched?
The Martian and Victor Frankenstein.
What were the dates?
Martian was supposed to come out on November 25th, and Victor Frankenstein was originally supposed to come out on October 2nd. But now they switched the dates.
2, 2, 5. That's 3. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Frank would be in here right now, and he would jump in. He made this. Oh my God! I am dying right now. Ah!
I'm Aunt Deborah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aunt Deborah. Ah!
Hello, everybody. My name is Aunt Deborah.
I'm sorry to say for all those Half-Life fans out there, it's probably not gonna happen. Sorry.
Probably. It's
Okay.
a living.
Nathan, I want to ask you this
Joke.
because I showed you this
That's why I
trailer.
said probably not.
What did you think of this trailer? Victor Frankenstein.
Eh,
What made you go about it?
just
Well,
Like
explain.
when I see a semi-hot chick, I'm like, she probably has a disease, but I probably can't do any better.
It's like one of those movies. So
Yeah.
love hate.
Shit.
All right. You want to go with
it's
yours?
past 9. I got
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks fine. I think that since Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy working together, and it's Professor X and Harry
Macklemore?
Potter, which is cool. Where are you going?
He's going.
I had to leave him then.
You have to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
just
didn't
said
tell you.
No.
Well then. Have a bet to your balls.
Great. So now you have to leave. Guys, Nathan's leaving. Nathan, say goodbye to the viewers.
See ya. Hadouken!
And that's his goodbye.
Hadouken!
Victor Frankenstein looks okay. Aw, man, I wanted to talk to you about the other trailer.
The witch looks good.
Turn on the light!
Yeah.
Get the light on, Matt. It's too bright.
Fine.
I'm not!
Fine. There you go.
I'm not you! Nathan!
No. Leave it. Leave it before I hit your hand. Goddamn bat.
It looks fine. Max Landis actually wrote the screenplay for this, and he wrote Chronicle, and he wrote a film that we'll be discussing later on. So, it looks fine. I'm not going to rush out to see it, but it is coming out Thanksgiving weekend, and I'll probably have nothing to do, so I'll probably go see all the movies that are coming out that weekend. But first, I'm seeing Creed, obviously, because Rocky's like a big part of my life. Matt, watch Rocky! Your turn on Victor Frankenstein.
Alright. I mean, it looks interesting. I mean, you have James Matt.
That's normal word, interesting, and honestly.
Because it's really hard to describe it. I mean, it's not a long trailer. I mean...
No shit!
I mean, when I first heard of the product, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. You got two really, really, really good actors together in a movie that really they have been fucking up recently.
No, they haven't.
No,
they haven't.
Not the actors, the movie franchise of Frankenstein.
This isn't related to I, Frankenstein.
But that still was called. That was still Frankenstein. Just
that wasn't even close to Frankenstein.
No, but it still is. Just
did you even see it?
And I regretted to see it because I said like, that's going to be shitty.
You saw it?
No, I regretted not to see it. I didn't want to see it.
Don't you mean you chose not to see it? You said you regretted to not see it. I don't even know. I didn't know what you were saying. It sounded like you were saying.
Basically, I said, "Fuck no, I'm not seeing that because that looks like garbage."
Then don't see any bad movies.
Or Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, I mean, I like the whole thing like that. It's focusing more on the doctors themselves, Victor Frankenstein and Igor, and also that the whole thing, which I know it's interesting, they didn't really show it that much in the trailer, but in the actual plot of the movie, it's just really interesting that it's from Igor's perspective. So it's not told through Victor's. Okay. It's really good, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to be great, but as a Frankenstein movie, I mean, hell, looks better than most of what I've seen from other ones.
You got a lot of movies to watch before you see any of the movies that come out that particular week. You got to watch pretty much
an entire, like...
You need to watch pretty much all the Rocky films, and yes, that includes 5. You have to watch 50-50.
50-50.
You got to watch Inside Out.
Mm-hmm.
For this, you don't really have to watch anything.
I'm not going to see The Good Dinosaur, you know that.
Excuse me? Why? Why? Oh yeah, you're not a family film guy. Then don't go see it with your sister! And if you go see it with your sister, go to a theater that doesn't have reserved seating. Matt, if you want to be a movie reviewer, you have to try to see every genre. You think I like to see all these genres? No. You think I wanted to go see Shaun the Sheep? No. I chose to see it because everyone was saying it was good. The Witch is our next trailer. A24, you're a great company. Well, pretty much everything you put out that I've seen. I never heard of this film until this trailer came out. I know it premiered at Sundance, which I didn't know until I saw this trailer. This film was beloved at Sundance. Now, with horror movies, I do not give a damn about horror movies. Here's why. Because they're all crap. There aren't any good horror movies. Yes, It Follows was a good horror movie. It was good for its genre, but it's still kind of overrated. What else came out this year? Oh yeah, we have a horror movie that we'll be talking about later on in this episode. The Witch. First of all, there's no jump scares in this trailer. I believe that if this film won the Best Director Award at Sundance, that is saying something. I think it looks great. It looks really scary. And I don't really like period pieces that much. I would have actually liked to see this movie in modern day, but at the same time, it's very interesting to see it in the 1800s. So I'm really curious about this film to see where the fucking, got up F. Oh, God. Wow, that was intense. I didn't scream or anything, but I was like, oh, God. Okay, because that came out of nowhere. I was, glued in it, and I was like, oh. So, yeah, The Witch, I think this might be my favorite trailer. Actually, no, The Martian's my favorite trailer this week, but The Witch is still on my radar. I just hate that we have to wait until 2016 for it to come out.
I didn't watch it that long ago. I just watched it, probably an hour ago. And it looks really fucking good. And I know I say it's my type of horror movie. It means, basically, I know I do like some jump scare horror movies, but those are the ones that are good. I don't like the cheap fucking ones.
What do you mean you don't like the cheap ones? You said you like. Don't you mean the opposite? You said no, I don't like jump scare ones, but those are my kind of films.
No, my kind of films are horror movies that rely more on the story than scaring the shit out of you.
But there are cheap horror movies that rely on the story, like The Babadook or It Follows,
which I have on my shelf right now, so I really want to watch that. Like,
I don't like to blind buy things, people.
But I've heard so many good things. That's why I wanted.
Yeah, but it's on Netflix.
Well, I didn't know until after I bought it. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it looks really. I just said it looked really, but it just I like it because it's during like the 1800s, 1700s, maybe 1600s.
Nah, I don't think it's 1600s. They didn't say, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, it takes place before the 1900s.
Yes. Well, I would say probably even before maybe the 1800s, but that's pushing it.
Okay, next trailer: Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. This stars Ty Sheridan from Bud and Joe. This kid is one of the best young actors we have working today. Matt can't comment on it because he hasn't seen any of Mud or Joe. But he is going to be in X-Men Apocalypse where he's playing Cyclops, which is really cool because it's about time that people know who this fucking kid is. This kid is a really good young actor. He is so good. When you act alongside people like Matthew McConaughey and Nicolas Cage, it's brilliant. And this kid pulls it off so well. And this is a Red Band trailer, by the way. It looks... It's cool that he's doing comedy because he's done so much drama. It's about time that he does a comedy film. And I'm glad that he's doing this film. I just have no idea how this movie's going to turn out. I'm very mixed about it right now. Did you watch this trailer, first of all?
No, because, I don't know. It's with fucking YouTube just saying that.
I texted it. Did I not text you? If I didn't text you, I thought I did. What?
Age restriction.
It's on IMDb.
Okay. Just smother me now.
Alright. I'm going to talk about it.
Put me out of my misery.
Smother! Okay, and the last show we're going to be talking about is Carol. Now, this is the film that premiered at Cannes. Stars Kate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. And, they're lovers. Or they're in love with each other. This was just a teaser trailer. It was like a minute and a half long. I love Kate Blanchett. I love that woman. And, you know, there are a lot of people that don't think she's pretty. I think she's beautiful. I think she's a beautiful woman. And Rooney Mara is a terrific actress. She's amazing. Oh, my God. So, and, like, in the trailer, they said Academy Award winner Kate Blanchett, but then since Rooney Mara won the Best Actress Award, they could have said that separately because Rooney Mara is an Oscar nominee. She got nominated for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. So she is an Oscar-nominated actress. She's not a winner, but she is a nominee, so that's good enough. I think every movie I've seen with Rooney Mara, she knocks it out of the park. And she's going to be in Pan, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, she's playing Dr. Lily, she's not that FNC. Who gives a fuck? If she gives a good performance, that's all that matters. No one cares. I don't care if she's not that FNC. I don't give a damn. I just want to see a good performance. And I'm very mixed about Pan, by the way, but I'm sure Hugh Jackman's going to knock it out of the park with Blackbeard. But I love indies. Indies are my shit. I've come to appreciate them a lot more than I used to. So yeah, I'm very excited for this, and I always wanted to see Kate Blanchett kiss a woman. So that's a little fantasy of mine. I didn't expect her to be with Rooney Mara. That's fine. Rooney Mara's a pretty girl, pretty woman. Even though I think her sister's much prettier. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this film. Did you watch this trailer?
I didn't know that was the trailer, but that video clip you sent me.
Of what?
I didn't know that was the trailer.
No. That's a Richard Linklater film.
Oh, because, I mean, I looked.
No, because when you send me a text about Fantastic Four, I'm like, there's only one thing on my mind right now, and it is a man named Richard Linklater.
Okay, I was curious. But let me see. I checked the channel. I didn't see it when I checked.
Just watch it later.
I'll watch it later, because when I was looking, I don't remember seeing that on the,
I think we could get through this episode pretty quickly.
Yeah, quickly.
There's no Blu-ray releases.
Oh, no. Okay, it was just released an hour ago. That's why. Okay.
There are no
Look.
Oh, they just put it on there.
That's why. I was
watching
watching another trailer that came out today. But
there are There are no Blu-ray releases at all this week.
Sorry, Best Buy. Actually, you know an interesting story I want to say right now?
Oh God, hurry up!
I don't know why, but
Is this the unfriended story?
what happened? I didn't hear about this. Tell me.
No, is this when you said, "Oh, when I went to go find movies, Unfriended wasn't there"?
Unfriended wasn't even. I went back yesterday. It still wasn't there. That's weird.
Because your Best Buy stinks.
No, not the one here, but
not this one.
Yes.
I know you don't go to
I'm
this
gonna check
Best
this
Buy.
one. I'm gonna check this one. If it ain't there, fucking, I'm like, what?
Get a license,
If it
like
ain't-
me.
No, I just gotta figure out time. I set aside time.
Get a license.
I gotta set aside time to go look.
So let's go to the movie releases. Let's start with Sinister 2. I actually didn't see this movie, so I first of all, I disapproved of this movie when it was first announced. Why would you make a sequel to Sinister? Sinister is such a good film. Ethan Hawke kills it in that film. And Scott Derrickson directed it, and he did good. I understand if he wasn't able to come back for this, because even though they're not shooting the film, he is directing the Doctor Strange movie, which is coming out next year, and it's going to start filming this fall. I know he was a writer of the film and that he was a producer, but when you're not directing, there's a big problem. I just never saw a point of making a Sinister 2. So, yeah, I'm not going to see this at all. I haven't heard one good review about this movie, so I have zero interest in this movie.
I really didn't want to see it anyway because I didn't see the first one.
Oh, boy.
But I will give him credit. I'll give him credit about the first one though. I watched that trailer. It fucking scared me. Still scares me sometimes. That trailer for the first one. Really, we should say this weekend wasn't great.
This is a bad month for film. It really isn't a good month for film.
I mean, I'm gonna say up to this point, yeah, but not. I mean, let's see. We had Compton. We had Uncle.
Did you see Compton yet?
No. We have Uncle though. Still, we have Uncle. It's not. As I said last week, Uncle's not a bad movie.
Say Compton! Why did you see Compton yet?
The only really, before until this point, the only really.
Why did you see Compton? You said he was. And you're breaking my heart.
I'm probably gonna see it definitely.
Your cousin stinks.
He's all worried about the stupid fucking bullshit we hear on the news with the shootings.
Oh, good for him! Nothing's gonna happen in New Jersey. We suck as a state. Who comes to New Jersey anyway? No one comes here. Celebrities who are from here don't even come here. Kevin Smith was born and raised here. He doesn't even come. He doesn't even make his films here anymore.
Yeah, he has his comic books.
Zach Braff's from Jersey. He doesn't even come here anymore. He goes to New York.
Man.
The only celebrity here is Patrick Wilson. No one gives a fuck about him. Okay, Sinister 2, skip. What's that? Hitman Agent 47. Nothing.
Nope.
And finally, American Ultra. I saw this.
And I saw this.
I'm pissed off and mad for seeing this, and I'm gonna say why. Because I told him this, and he said he would do it before seeing it. I told him to watch Adventureland for one reason. Because everyone else who has seen this movie basically compares Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart's relationship to their relationship in Adventureland, which I find to be a very underrated film. And Matt said, yeah, I'll watch it. And he didn't watch it! I told him to, he said he would!
I didn't pay attention to the romance, you know that.
The romance works in that film! Then why would you watch Fault in Our Stars?
So
Don't mock Fault in Our Stars! If you mock my girl Shailene, I will kill you! Don't mock Shailene in front of me!
Why the fuck would I?
Because that is that's not a pure romance movie.
I wouldn't. I know it's not. I told you I've seen it.
You have not seen Adventureland.
Not Adventureland. I'm talking about.
Then why'd you watch? But if you don't like romance, then why'd you watch Fault in Our Stars?
Okay, it was on TV. My mom watched it. I was like, holy shit, that's actually good.
Did you just say that it's actually good, and yet you haven't? Never. Whatever. He does this. He does this a lot. He always seems to trust the critical reviews rather than his own opinion.
Honestly, as I said, I don't see a lot of romance movies. I didn't consider this a romance movie.
Not this. I said their romance. Compare their romance in this film to their romance in Adventureland. That's all. And plus, because this was the main reason why I was excited to see this film. I wanted to see them do a film together because Adventureland is a great film. So I was very happy to know that they were going to do another film together. That's why I said you should watch Adventureland before this movie. That's all I was saying.
Oh.
And plus, this is like the second Jesse Eisenberg film that you've seen. Which is sad. Because like I said, people, he's had The Social Network on his shelf for almost the entire summer. And the only Kristen Stewart film you've seen is Still Alice.
It's not up there.
Exactly. Excuse me, never do that in my face in the game. Okay. I had fun with this film. I thought that it was very entertaining. I think that, and no, I did not watch any reviews before this movie, before I made my review. I watched the reviews after I made my review. I think I enjoy watching Jesse Eisenberg on screen. First of all, he's in my favorite film this decade so far, The Social Network. He was nominated for an Oscar for that. I've loved him ever since Zombieland. That was the first film I ever saw of him. Ever since then, I watched Adventureland, which like I said, I think it's a great movie. I like 30 Minutes or Less very much. I'm not a fan of Now You See Me. To Rome with Love, which is the Woody Allen film that he did, which was fine. He was really good at it. Can't really think of anything else. And listen, I know that a lot of people were like, I don't know how he's going to turn out as Lex Luthor. I don't know either. And to be honest, I'm like, oh no, let's give him a chance. Okay? Just, look, listen, I understand that we're not expecting much, but if we end up liking him, then we're not going to judge him anymore. Yes, he's never played a villain before. I can acknowledge that. He's never played a villain before, but he is a really good actor. He's an Oscar-nominated actor. He's an Oscar nominee. Obviously, it's different because Ben Affleck, the guy who's playing Batman, is a two-time Oscar winner.
It comes down to the acting, not the look.
But I enjoyed this film. I thought Jesse Eisenberg did very good playing that quirky character who later turns out to be a secret badass. I really liked Kristen Stewart in this film. Listen, like Robert Pattinson, I said this earlier, those two actors, they're really trying their best to stay away from that franchise. They're trying other things, and they do good. Kristen Stewart is really a talented actress. She was the first American actress to win the Caesar Award for Best Actress. The first American actress. Not actor. Actress. That's saying something for a movie called Cloud Sills Maria, which I have yet to watch. I still haven't seen Still Alice, so I can't comment on it, but I did see Camp X-Ray, which she was fantastic in. She was great in that movie. And she's actually going to be in another movie with Jesse Eisenberg. They're going to be doing the next Woody Allen film, which is awesome.
Quick question, though, about that movie, Camp X-Ray. Is that basically like G.I. Jane, somewhat? Oh, it's not?
No. Because this takes place in Guatemala Bay. So
Guatemala, you mean?
Guatemala Bay.
Oh, I thought it was Guantanamo.
Guantanamo, thank you.
Guatemala Bay.
Guatemala Bay. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Guatemala's
I'm sorry.
island,
I'm sorry,
man.
people.
It's all the way over there.
The war actually helped. But yeah, I enjoyed the film. I loved Topher Grace in this film. Like, a lot of people give him shit for Venom. That was not his fault, okay?
That's Sony.
That's not his fault, okay? Alright, I'm tired of people blaming him. Okay, yes, he didn't really... I agree. I would think that someone else could have played the role of Venom. And the thing is, because when you watch the movie, you just see his character from that 70s show. But in a more cockier, sarcastic way. Even though he was very sarcastic on that 70s show. For being the big Star Wars geek that he was. Because the show takes place after the first Star Wars movie came out. Empire did not come out yet. Return of the Jedi did not come out yet. The show ended on the final day of the 70s. So, I mean, he was a big Star Wars fan, and it was always a recruiting grab, and everyone would judge him for it, and I wouldn't give a damn because I thought it was hilarious. And everyone else would call his Star Wars action figures dolls, while he would be like this, hey, it's an action figure. I would have to show you a clip of that later on, but it's really funny. I thought he was really good in this movie. My only major flaw, and this is really a big flaw, I think that because it's labeled as some entertainment comedy, I don't like how they put in a lot of drama. Drama in comedies is fine. It's fine. But at times, it didn't really work in this movie, even though there are some interesting stuff that goes on in this movie, and I'm not going to spoil anything. But there are some interesting plot holes in this movie. But yeah, I would say this was entertaining. And a lot of my YouTuber acquaintances seem to really enjoy this movie. And you know what? This is a movie that, I mean, not that it has a low rating on Rotten Tomatoes. It doesn't have a very high rating. It has like a 40% rating the last time I checked.
It's like 43 or 48.
In the 40s. It's in the 40s. So that's a mixed reaction. The audience rating is pretty positive. Not highly positive, but just
it's like
mildly positive.
I think.
So it's good enough. So I would say that this movie was pretty enjoyable. I gave it a solid B. Oh yeah, now I'm going to do this every time on the podcast. Whenever I give a movie a solid rating, like when I give a movie a solid A, I'm going to be like an amazing A. When I do a B, I'm going to be like a bitchin' B. When I say a C, I'm going to say a crappin' C. When I say a D, I'm going to say a damn D. And when I say F, I say freaking whoppity F. Go ahead, Matt.
Here's what was my reaction after I saw the credits. After watching, the credits roll.
I loved when the credits rolled.
That was great. But I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? In a good way, not a bad way. This was just such a fun and different movie I've ever seen. I mean, I would say it's probably the most original thing I've seen the whole summer. Up there.
Nah, it's Pineapple Express meets Born. Have you seen Pineapple Express?
No, that's the thing. But
the best stoner comedy ever.
But still, though, I mean, this was really, really cool. Like, Jesse Eisenberg was really good, I thought. I liked how his character was an idiot, but he was smart at the same time, but they didn't show it that well, only when he was fighting. Chris Stewart was really good.
And could I just say something?
Yes.
There's probably going to be... I think she's a pretty girl. I think she's pretty.
Yes.
She's not, like, hot. Like, she's not hot or anything, but she's not ugly either.
No.
I like her hair color. I don't know. I buy the hair color.
It's
a weird thing to say
it's
as
like
a guy.
Orange.
It was a very dark red.
Oh, was it red? I thought it was an orange.
Because the movie took place a lot at night, it was a
Yeah.
little hard to tell. I think she's pretty.
Mm-hmm. She is.
Well, but when she's Bella, she's just like, Edward, I love you. Hot. Well, you can't really see our faces.
Yes,
and
but
everything.
I just did the stare, I'm like, just looking at him.
No, she does this.
No, with her
No,
teeth.
but Edward's like...
with her front teeth out, like... yeah.
Fuck, I can't do it. But yeah,
I can do
it was an enjoyable film. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't perfect. Like, I wasn't expecting this to be perfect. Max Landis, I did bother his script was very clever. Now, I will say that after this movie ended, I had no idea who directed it. I remember reading something about the name, but then when I looked up who directed it, it turns out that the person directed Project X.
Yeah,
which is a film that I do not like at all.
Ow. Yeah. I actually knew that before going in.
Well, I didn't, and honestly,
I told you. I guess I didn't, or we forgot, probably. Let's see. I mean, really, everyone's good. Connie Britton's really good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, her character. It's just the whole banter between her and Topher Grace is just like so funny. It's like co-workers in an office type.
Oh, language.
Oh, language. He's like, "You're my bitch."
Shh. No, help me.
Yeah. Who's the bitch now? Okay, that was good.
A fucking spoon? What?
Yes, a spoon. A fucking spoon.
What?
The fucking spoon.
Did you hang up on me? Please tell me you did not just hang up on me.
It literally sounds like two people actually co-workers. That's why I believe it.
Well, because they work for the CIA.
Yes,
so it makes
but it
sense.
doesn't feel like they're like CIA guys. Well, sure, yeah, obviously they have the training, but they don't feel like CIA people. They feel like just people like in an office.
Well,
Like,
it's a comedy. Obviously, it's not
That's
going to be
what-
like the
that's
most
why-
serious thing
that's-
ever.
that's why-
Jim, I need you to go to this place and then take a dump.
that's what.
Sir, I can't do that. I am a woman. You are a woman, but your name is Jim. My name is Jay. Oh, my.
No, but that's why I said I like they didn't do that whole cliche that the government's all like, oh, we're go do this, go do that.
Well, I actually gave it the same rating as Spy, which I actually never made a review of, but when that movie comes out on DVD, speaking of which, Entourage comes out on September 19th. Or no, 29th. Yay! Victory!
But yeah, I mean, I thought that the story was, it was simple. It wasn't overly complicated.
Oh yeah, sorry that this is our longest episode ever.
Yes. Well, no, it wasn't our longest, an hour.
Oh
45.
yes, it is long, dude.
I thought the first episode was an hour 45.
No.
Really? I thought it was.
No, that's my film self show.
No, I'm thinking of something else then. Yes. But yeah, I just think that it was. I wasn't expecting a lot. I was like, well, it's probably just gonna be crazy. That's all I thought about it when I first saw the trailer, and that's what I got. A crazy movie with a very simple plot, with also John Leguizamo, for some reason, and, well, a whole lot of fucking blood.
You want to go to the bar, have some titties? Nah, it's 8:15 in the morning.
But, no, it's 8:15. No, Rose, it's 8:15.
Oh, God, his name was Rose. It was funny.
Yeah.
Rose, I think I can break down the store. Please don't.
No, that was great when he's like, oh, God. Oh, that part in the beginning.
Yeah,
when you think they're gonna go to the strip club, but it ends up he just gives them fireworks.
And yes, that is it. American Ultra, check it out.
You probably should see it.
We recommend it.
Yes, just like even though it's not the greatest movie, I just recommend it because it is so fucking random as
Well,
shit.
people, okay. So now saying that,
Actually, wait, before we go into anything, you know what I forgot to mention? I think we didn't put on the news. I just remembered.
what?
The He-Man movie.
Nah.
You don't want to talk about it? You want to talk about it next week?
Nah, not really.
You sure? Right.
I have no interest in the He-Man movie. I've never really been a He-Man guy.
Me neither.
But, yeah, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to our box office predictions. Now, every week, this is going to be a fucking tough weekend. So, let's get into our predictions. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is going to be really tough. I will say this. I think number 5... Oh, my God. I don't even know if American Ultra is going to crack the top 5.
I think it will.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
It might not.
So I'm going to say this. Number 5, I'm going to go with Hitman. Number 4, I'm going to go with Man from U.N.C.L.E. 3, Sinister 2, because you know how people are with horror movies. 2, I'm going to say Rogue Nation's going to stay there. And I'm going to say that Compton's going to be number 1 because of the amazing reviews it's began, all the buzz it's began by audiences and critics like myself. So that's what I think about the box office predictions. If we're wrong, then we're wrong. It doesn't matter. That's the fun thing about these predictions.
I mean, hell, that movie cracked over 60 fucking million in the first week.
Well, for one thing, it was something popular. So
that's crazy, though. Like, that's the thing that makes us crazy to think about. That a docudrama, basically.
I wouldn't say it's a docudrama. It's more of a biopic.
It's a biopic.
Yes, it's a biopic. Docudrama would be something a little different.
Yeah, you're kind of right, though. It kind of makes sense. Well, it should be an autobiographical pick, but
not quite.
Well, it's kind of because,
Well, not really.
It's kind of because Dre and, Ice Cube.
They produced it. They're not, It's not like that. It's 100%.
But if they were in the movie, like, okay, no, an autobiopic would be the Ronda Rousey movie coming out. Yeah, that would be an autobiopic.
Alright, please give your predictions.
We'll go, we just went off track with that.
Predictions, damn it!
I think that 5, I think American Ultra will crack 5.
I don't know if it will.
Just because
if it does,
just because people like stoner movies, that's why.
Not really. Stoner movies aren't very popular.
Yeah, but they're just ridiculous. Some people see it.
Yeah, but you know people nowadays.
But there hasn't been one in a while, so maybe. Like the last one, isn't the last stoner movie Harold and Kumar Merry Christmas one?
I mean, if you consider this the stoner movie, which really it isn't. It isn't a stoner.
Well, no, you could call the SpongeBob movie a stoner movie. And I think
that wasn't that wasn't intentionally a stoner.
Unintentionally movie. A stoner.
Well, actually,
unintentionally.
we don't know. So
we don't know what the fuck was going on with those guys.
So please, you're number 4,
number
3,
4,
2, or 1.
I want to say you might be surprised when I say this. I think Hitman's number 4.
Okay.
I
know Hitman's going to be in the top 5.
Here's why.
I just have no idea where it's going to be.
It's because I think the audience just has no faith in video game movies anymore.
Why would that make it number 4?
Just because it's just something. It's just because of just because of Zachary Quinto. Okay, that's the only reason probably. They're like, oh, Spock's the villain. Okay.
He's already been a villain before. for. He was the villain on Heroes.
Really? I never watched Heroes.
I didn't watch all of it. I watched a good amount.
I mean, I know they're
but I never watched these.
Speaking of
I'm
Heroes-
not looking forward to the Heroes Reborn.
I'm about to say,
I'm not looking
what is it,
forward
like
to
a reboot, or is that actually like a prequel?
It's like a sequel. It's like the 24 miniseries thing.
Okay. Oh, but it doesn't involve the original people.
No, a good amount of the original people are back, but not everybody's back.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of people that are busy. Hayden Panettiere can't come back because she's busy with Nashville.
Obviously.
So she can't come back for that. Nor can Zachary Quinto because he's busy with... actually, I don't know when this was filmed. I'm sure this was filmed months ago. Star Trek Beyond started filming maybe 2 months ago.
Just the only reason why, again, it's a little bit more mainstream than American Ultra. That's the reason, alright? As well. Number 3, I'm going to say Rogue Nation. Number 2, I think might be Sinister 2, just because it's a goddamn horror movie, right? And how many times have I doubted horror movies are in the top 2?
Yeah, but
doubted.
The Gift wasn't number 2.
Remember, that wasn't strictly a horror movie. Plus, it
Yeah,
had some
but
pretty
but
bad...
it-
But it had
it's
bad
marketed.
marketing. It had bad marketing, yeah. But it's all Sinister 2.
Because that was the first film from
Edgerton.
the company that it was made by.
And was Blumhouse, so it could have gone either way. Yes, that too.
And then number 1,
Number 1, Compton, so...
you don't think Man from U.N.C.L.'s going to be in the top 5? It made a good amount of money last week.
It did. It's just, it didn't make...
For what it... Actually, it didn't really make that much money. It made like
It only made like
15
15,
mil.
yeah. It's not going to make a lot. I mean, it's because... The main reason why, I think it's just because all the actors they chose. I mean, not a lot of people don't know these actors that well.
No, I think it's going to... Well,
The only one they know is Hugh Grant, basically.
they know Henry Cavill. They don't know... Like, if you
Well, I
don't know
should
his
say-
name, they'll be like, wait, who? Then you see a picture and they're like, oh,
That's what I said.
Superman.
But just by, like, the name, you wouldn't know. I'm just trying to say, like...
No one knows who Alicia Vikander is because no one saw Ex Machina.
At least I knew.
Because you watch reviews.
And also, well...
And you watch my reviews as well.
I should
Which
say
I
this.
appreciate.
I say this, and he's in debt to me still, probably. I bought him Ex Machina.
Dude,
What?
you weren't supposed to say that.
Why?
Because I don't want people to know that you bought it for me. It was a late birthday gift.
I did it out of kindness. He didn't force me to. Don't.
It was a late birthday gift.
Yes, somewhat. Fine. Yes.
Because I got him a beautiful Mad Max Fury Road poster.
Yes, that's hanging behind us. You can't see it, but yeah, I mean, it's just because. Here's why. It just wasn't popular. I mean, we all agreed. I know when I watched you and Chase, you also said not really big. You know, you're not really big about it, eh?
Big about what?
When I watched you and Chase when they did the podcast the week before it came out.
We didn't do the podcast
Yes,
the
you
week before.
did. You did.
No, we did. No. I was on.
Oh, you got top 5, yeah. I don't know
the
which
top
one.
5.
No, I couldn't. Wait. Yeah, wrong one. I'm thinking something else. Or it was like earlier. I remember you mentioned Uncle one time.
No, because we were like, Man from U.N.C.L.'s coming out, and we have no interest in it.
Yeah,
That's not something we were gonna rush out to see.
No, a lot of people didn't like Breed probably like that.
No,
I mean,
it's not that you like the market. It's just that I'm like,
it's not the
I'll
marketing.
probably watch that on cable, but I don't want to see that in the
It's not
theater.
the marketing. It's not the marketing or anything. It's just because it just didn't seem like it didn't innovate. It played it safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, its style was really different, but it played it safe. That's why. Nothing like crazy radical. I mean, we've seen the whole Russian and American plot before. If you haven't seen, I mean, I know you haven't seen it, but if you ever seen The Spy Who Loved Me, that's what basically the plot is taken from.
You Bond nerd.
And I have all 23.
Boo.
Yeah. But I thought it was good, though. I mean, Uncle. So I mean, just saying. I know I said it last week. Just go see it. There's nothing else. I mean, I was just. If you haven't seen American Ultra already, then go see American Ultra.
Or go see a few indies before they go
That too.
away.
But
okay, a lot of people ask me if there are any indies I recommend. I've seen lots of indies this summer. Dope, I still stand by this, is the best indie of the summer. It's also one of the best films of the year. I really, really liked Amy. And I'm not really someone who knew a lot about Amy Winehouse. Obviously, I knew who she was and what she did and how she died. And also that she was English. I just didn't know much about her life. And while I was like, oh,
and they parried
the
her in
stuff
one of
you
those
made in
movies.
your life was just
And they
but it was a beautifully made documentary. It was one of the most It was honestly one of the most haunted films I've ever seen in my entire life.
I was gonna
Like,
say.
it's really intense. Mr. Holmes I really liked, even though I was not a fan of the kid, but it's worth seeing just for Ian McKellen's performance. What else is there?
Well, no, before we say...
What else is there?
No, I know.
What other indies are there?
I know one that I was going to say, but we have to say the line from the movie.
Which one?
One we just watched not that long ago.
Oh, Cop Cat?
No. You don't steal a cop car!
Cop Cat? Cop Cat?
No, remember, like...
You guys can check out my review of that on my channel.
We watched it
check
together.
my American Ultra review.
Yeah, we watched it together, me and him, and,
the first indie that Matt has seen this year.
I wanted to see Love and Mercy, but it just never panned out.
Oh, Love and Mercy, that's right. I liked Love and Mercy. I didn't love it,
I
love the actors in that film.
Because I found it interesting, the whole, like, it's a two-sided story. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Type shit.
Correct. So yeah, guys, that is it for this episode of Nerdy Scores Film Podcast. We really apologize for the length of this podcast. Oh, especially me, I apologize.
We had a little bit of, for anybody who skipped that, we had a little banter, let's just say.
It should happen like this quite a bit. But we try not to do it on air, but in this case, it happened by accident.
All I gotta say is, friends that don't disagree are not friends.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, so next week, sometime next week, you guys will see our best and worst of this summer.
And also the next episode, which probably is going to be nothing to fucking talk about.
There will
Except for No Escape, really.
There'll probably be some news. I probably won't see that until... Yeah. But then what else? Yeah, then we have a little movie called Let Me Prepare for the Voice. Let Me Prepare. We are your friends.
Also known as the shitty music video.
And we have an indie film called Z for Zachariah, which I'm going to try to go see. If it comes to Jersey, the weekend opens!
Yeah, whatever that Turbo Kid movie, I don't know nothing about that movie.
Yeah, there's really nothing. The only wide releases are We Are Your Friends and No Escape. So guys, that is it. I promise you I'll try to see one of those two movies. I'll probably see No Escape. Maybe I'll see We Are Your Friends. Did you know it's one of the guys who made Catfish?
Really?
So he took a time off, and I didn't know this. I never knew about this because it doesn't say who directed it.
I did look up. I mean, I'm not going to say it on
because I remember, like, I don't watch Catfish very much. From time to time I watch it, but I remember when the director of this film said, he's like, I'm going to take a break from Catfish for a while to make my directorial debut, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, well,
okay.
Let me say something.
Before we go,
I mean, I did look up the plot, because when I saw the trailer, I'm like, what the fuck is the plot to this movie?
What, We Are Your Friends?
Yeah, I'm like, well, he's a DJ, but then there's another, like, is this like a self-help or like a motivational thing, or... I was like, what the fuck? But I did read up the story of what the hell it's about. I'm not going to say it on air, because honestly, I mean, it wasn't like, it's a simple story. But I mean, if you guys are interested, go read it. It's probably on IMDb or, you know, Flickster or anything. Just look at them, hey? But basically, I mean, it's the best way to describe it. It's just it's like a Forbidden Love like movie, but just throwing modern DJ shit. You know what I mean,
yeah, I guess you could say it like that.
That's what it basically is. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, that is it for this episode. Tell us down below anything you want to say about movies, and if you want to tell us we're idiots for bantering
about a shitty movie that
go ahead.
Has had its
We
time.
won't judge you. So yeah, that is it, guys.
Well, Nathan might judge you.
Good afternoon, good day, good night, and good evening, and farewell, adieu, bye-bye, goodbye.
Wait.
What?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, farewell.